What's up, everybody? Happy August. Typically, this is the NBA doldrums. It gets super quiet this time of year, but we're very lucky to have a very special episode for you today because Payton Pritchard was back in town on Sunday, the first of 3 camps he's doing in New England, youth basketball skills camps, and we were able to pop out to Stoughton and get a chance to catch up with Payton Pritchard. I gotta tell you, it was cool just for a little background. Payton had been in Barcelona, Spain, I believe, with like his family, his friends, and just his high school coach, and they're all coming back to Massachusetts to start these camps, and they have like horrible flight delays. I think one got canceled. They missed a connection. They land in New York maybe sometime Saturday, and essentially we're not going to make it back to Boston in time, so they charter a car service, get up here, also that they made sure they didn't miss this opportunity on Sunday, and it was just neat to see him in that environment. You'll hear him talk a little bit about why it matters for him to be out there with the kids and teach them the same drills he learned and put him on a path to the NBA. And it was cool to see the involvement. I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the podcast. But, of course, we had to quiz Payton on all the happenings around the Celtics, all the happenings around Payton Pritchard. So here's our chat with Payton Pritchard.
All right, Payton, just tell me what it's like to be back here doing these camps. I heard you were traveling, Spain. Like, what's it like to take your summer and get involved with the kids?
It's definitely, I love it coming back here, being part of the community. So these camps that we have going on, I brought the people that trained me at a young age. So my dad, my high school coach, some of the people I grew up with. So really wanted to give these kids the fundamentals that I had and kind of give them a chance to dial in on that and give them a chance to becoming really good basketball players. So,
what is something you want to tell these kids that maybe you wish 10-year-old Payton knew back in the day?
I don't know if it's something that I wish I would have known, but it's giving them the same guidance that maybe I got, and same advice and the same development plan. Just give them little things that they could take into their garage. Give them routines that they could do in their front yard. Stuff that's like everybody could do. That could give them a chance at bettering themselves in sports, not only in just basketball but just in life, having routines and goals.
All right, so we were out at like Tatum's camp one year, and he was blocking little kids. Do you ever just set them straight? Let them? What's the meanest thing?
I don't let anybody score for the most part. If they score, they earned it. They earned it.
Well, I mean that's something they can talk about for life
sure,
too, right?
For sure.
You mentioned the garage drills. Derek White. First off, he started a podcast. I don't know if you need to now start a podcast too, but he was saying on there that he wants to have a summer like Payton Pritchard, where he's in the garage and working on those skills. What's it like when you hear Derek say something like that?
It's funny. I laugh at D.Y. He's hilarious, but I don't do them anymore. Maybe I need to get back to the garage work. But he's just giving me credit for, I guess, my dribbling skills. So shout out D.Y. for that. Thank you.
What is the summer been like? It's obviously a little bit of a transition for the team as a whole. Like, what's it like watching? Not only, I mean, Luke was so close with you guys and everything, getting his payday, but just the changes that happened to the roster.
I mean, it definitely sucks. You become brothers with your teammates. You're with them all the time, so definitely gonna miss them. It's part of the business side, so you have to move on. But you see, like a guy like Luke get paid. You have to be happy for him, all the work he has put in to earn that. I'm personally gonna really miss Drew. Like, Drew's like a big brother, somebody I learned a lot from. One of the best teammates that I've ever had and competitors. So. And is the reason why we won a championship, so very gonna miss him a lot. And then obviously KP, the type of person he is, the personality. Boston fans loved him, and heck of a talent. So we're definitely gonna miss those guys, but it's part of the NBA, so we have to regroup. We got to find new identities. New people need to step up, and we need to become, get back to that level. So
I was gonna say the flip side of that is always, so like from the outside, people look and go, they lost a lot of talent. From your perspective, the opportunity that exists this year, how much are you excited for that and to embrace that?
I feel like everybody should be excited. It's a lot of opportunities across the board. So, I mean, for me personally, I'm excited every year because it's an opportunity to prove myself again, to show that I can take another step, and that's my goal every year. So I'm definitely hungry and motivated this year. Been working really hard, and so I'm excited.
Sixth man of the year last year. Like, are you ready for what is the next step for Payton Pritchard? Like, do you start thinking about? Do you want a starting role? Like, do you want just as many minutes as you can get next season? Like, how do you approach it?
I mean, obviously, I would play 48 minutes if I could. So, that's just the competitor. I mean, I want to play all the time. Willing, though, to do what is best for the team. So if I don't have it going that night or anything, then, Joe has got to have the flexibility to go with somebody else, and I got to be okay with that. So, but, yeah, I'm ready to take another jump and help this team. I think JB, D. all of them will take a jump. So, Sam, so, everybody. So, but it's like I said, I'm motivated. I think a lot of people are motivated, and looking forward to proving a lot of people wrong and right.
That's what you've been doing your whole career. Yeah. Do you, how much motivation do you find when you see that? Like, do you find those little clips of people that the ceiling?
Yeah, for sure. For the days that it's a little bit harder to get motivated, a little bit you're tired, you're lacking in energy. You remember those people, and those are the days that help you get through it to help you keep going. I don't need much extra motivation, but when you do, you go to that.
I was thinking about it on the way here. I think you're now the third longest tenured Celtic behind Tatum and Brown.
That's crazy.
Are we in like veteran Payton Pritchard mode yet?
Are
you an old vet?
Man, that's crazy to think. But right. I feel like I'm teetering. Yeah. I feel like you get after your second contract and you start your second contract, then you start to get looked at as like you've been there. But I would love to stay here for as long as possible. So Boston is an unbelievable city to play for, and a great organization. So,
do you check in with Tatum at all as he's going through that? Like I can't imagine what it would be like I think you've been lucky you haven't been injured in your pro career. Like, how hard do you think that is for him, and how's he handling it?
I mean, it's definitely hard to go through an injury like that. Just as how much he loves basketball, so him not being able to go out there and compete be hard. But personally, I think this might be really good for him. Like, he takes a break, but he also can see the game from a different light. We come in with a new mindset, refreshed and motivated to prove people wrong, and that he can come back and be better than he was before. So sometimes things happen. Everybody has a different journey, and it works out in the best way possible. So I'm looking forward to it. And yes, I check in and we talk here and there in the summertime and all that.
Nice. They changed the heave rule this year. Mm-hmm. People are calling it the Payton Pritchard rule now.
I like that.
Can you carve out your little slice of NBA history, like with the way that you played?
I mean, I definitely was vocal about how I think that should have been a thing. But yeah, I feel like even if they didn't, people still should have shot it. But now more people should shoot it every time. If they don't shoot it, then there's something wrong with them.
So I think JB was on with Kyrie Irving, like a live stream or something.
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay, so what was your reaction to hearing Kyrie say he wanted to swing at you?
Probably would have wanted to swing at me too, honestly, after hitting two. So, and especially the second one because I didn't hit backboard, nothing, it's a switch. So I'm sure they were pretty frustrated.
I mean, again, like you're the poster child for why you take that shot.
Yeah.
That's.
I love it.
It's not. Did you ever wonder now what your percentage, like how much higher your percentage would be? It's not that much, right?
No, I think it would have been like another % or two. The amount I took.
And that matters when you're negotiating contracts.
It would turn you into 40% than a 38.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I would have, if you took mine out, maybe I'd just be a 44.
Last thing, just big picture going into the season. Like, again, we were talking about motivation. People are going to look at you and go, are they a playoff team? Like, they're going to take a step back. Jason's rehabbing. Like, how do you approach it? And like, what would your message to the fans be about like how competitive this team?
We're definitely trying to be a playoff team. We're trying to win the championship. It's not even about playoffs. We have one standard in Boston, and it's to win the championship. So everybody in that locker room will have the goal of competing for a championship, and we will do everything in our power necessary to go for that. So that's what they should know.
No surprise on that. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I gotta say, we pop out to a lot of these camps during the summer months. Selfishly, mostly just to try to catch up with guys, a rare chance to find out how their summer is going. But it was strange. We walk into the Dana Barros basketball courts down in Stoughton, and it's a small number of kids. This particular camp catered to, felt like individualized attention for the kids, and been talking to a lot of people around Payton, kind of by design, and wanted to make sure that each kid felt like they were getting that attention, and it was just cool to see. And Terry, Peyton's dad, is out on the court leading drills. Mom Melissa is around as well. All his childhood friends, everyone's got a part in this. His high school coach, even some Celtics ties. Isaiah Covington, strength coach for the Celtics, is out there leading the kids through drills beforehand, and watching the kids try to figure out all these dribble drills that Payton was doing was kind of fun to watch. It's a reminder of just how skilled he is. You heard him in that interview say he doesn't do that garage work anymore, but his ball handling skills are just absurd. And watching youth kids try to do it, and don't put a basketball in my hands. I would have made a fool of myself. So it was neat to see. He's got 2 more camps coming up. I think there's one in Tiverton, Rhode Island, in late August. There's one up in Fitchburg. Shout out Central Mass, my neck of the woods. Is going to be in September 7th, I believe. So cool to see Payton. He's going back home for a little bit as well. But you can tell there's an excitement of anybody. You don't need to motivate Payton Pritchard. And whether it's his individual role, and he's the one player I believe when he says that regardless of whatever his role is going to be, he will embrace it. But there's going to be opportunity, because in the same breath he said, he'd play 48 minutes if he could. And I'm sure he's going to stress that upon Joe Mazzulla heading into a new season where there should be plenty of opportunity for every guy on this roster. Payton's also been getting some golf in, and I respect that. Dad said he might be having to start giving some strokes on the golf course, because he's getting pretty good, and so no surprise. Whatever sport Payton tends to gravitate towards, he's going to thrive and succeed on. So we'll see. We'll see if hopefully some more players will roll through town during these summer months, get us bridge the gap until camp is back in late September. Till then, I need everybody to go subscribe, go check us out on the YouTube page. If you need more Payton Pritchard content, we did that mini doc back in the end of the 24-25 season, just kind of recapping his journey and like how cool it's been to see him blossom from first round pick to playing a lot as a rookie, then the kind of those seasons where he was frustrated, the trade request, to emerging as sixth man of the year. And hey, the story isn't done. I was joking with him about being a grizzled veteran now, but it's time to add another chapter. Maybe we're going to get a look at starter Payton during the 2025-26 season, answering the long question of like how that would look and if he can thrive at that level. And that would be huge for the Celtics. If him and Derek White can be the backcourt of your future, really frees up some opportunity to build around the core of this team with Derek and Payton and the Jays, as the Celtics kind of ponder the next iteration of how this will look. So like I said, go subscribe, go check us out on the YouTube page. We'll catch you next time on the Celtics Talk Podcast.